It's the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Donkey of the day with Charlamagne the God. I don't know why y'all keep letting him get y'all like this.
Well, Duval, donkey of the day for Wednesday, October 12th goes to a 41-year-old Pensacola, Florida man named David Taylor. Now, what does your Uncle Charla always tell you about the great state of Florida? Repeat after me. The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. Furthermore, I'm starting to realize 40-plus year-old people in Florida, especially amongst the Caucasian population, they look like 70-somethings, okay, especially the men. My God. When I see these mugshots of 40-something-year-old white men in Florida, they all look like Golden Girls. And not even season 1 of Golden Girls, like season 4 or 5. Matter of fact, let me not even disrespect Dorothy and Rose and Blanche and Sophia like that. Y'all didn't look as old as 40-something-year-old white men in Florida. But anyway, David Taylor was locked up and charged with cruelty towards a child and disorderly conduct. Well, what did he do exactly, Uncle Charla? What did those charges entail? Well, let me tell you. According to the arrest report, David Taylor was seen by deputies arguing with coaching staff at a Little League football practice being held at Longleaf Elementary School. I said Little League football practice in an elementary school. Why was he arguing with the coaching staff? Well, the argument began because David Taylor witnessed his son getting overpowered during a one-on-one tackling scrimmage by another 9-year-old player. I'm pretty sure that's how tackling scrimmages work when they're one-on-one. Somebody's going to get the best of the other person. So David Taylor, big grown 41-year-old ass, took his son's helmet, put it on his head, then got into a football kneeling stance. You know the stance I'm talking about. Hut, hut. Did that in front of the other 9-year-old and charged head first into that 9-year-old's chest. Then David Taylor grabbed the 9-year-old by the arms and pushed him several feet. Then that's when coaches intervened and began arguing with Taylor. Let me tell you something. There should have been no arguing with David Taylor. David Taylor needed his ass beat in that moment. Okay, where was this 9-year-old's daddy? Okay, where was his uncle, his big brother, somebody to come put hands on David Taylor? Okay, where was Florida mom with the gun? Everybody in Florida got a gun. Folks in Florida treat their guns the way the rest of the country treats their smartphones. They feel naked and helpless without them. I wish mama was there with a gun and would have shot David Taylor. I didn't say kill him, but you're playing with my child. What happened to do unto others as you would have them do unto you? Why do we live in an era where adults think it's okay to do things like this to kids when they know they wouldn't stand for another adult doing that to their children? And why do adults like David Taylor not fear the repercussions and consequences of what could potentially happen if they put their hands on someone's child? This is just so random. We talked about it yesterday when we was discussing the situation with T.I. and his son. If you ask me what I would do to someone if they did something like this to my child, the answer is simple. I don't know. Okay, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. And nothing is going to push a parent further than someone messing with their child. Now, let's talk about the obvious. You mad because somebody overpowered your child in a one-on-one tackling scrimmage? Sir, you do realize that's the whole point of a tackling scrimmage, right? It's football, a contact sport, a very dangerous, rough contact sport. If you are a parent who can't stand to see your child get hit, then maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't let them play football. Okay, that's like letting your child be a swimmer because you love Michael Phelps and you want them to be the next Michael Phelps, but you get mad at the swim instructor for letting your child get wet. You letting your child box because you want him to be the next Floyd Mayweather, but you complaining that his opponent is punching him. I truly don't understand society anymore. I feel like I grew up in a much simpler time, or maybe the adults around me saw all this crazy stuff going around and kept it from us. I don't know. But nobody can tell me any good reason for David Taylor to do what he did to this 9-year-old child, because there is no logic to it. You know why it's no logic to it? One word, 2 syllables, maybe 3, depending how you pronounce it. Flo-Rida. Please give David Taylor the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw.
Strange world we live in,
All right.
people. Very strange
Very
world.
strange. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day.
Thank you, Yee.
Yes,
We
call
got
us up
Ashley coming right?
800-5. Yeah, we keep on. Look, we messing up today. All right. Envy left to go do an event. So, yes, call me up right now if you have any questions. You need some help with things. It could be relationships, friendships. It could be work. 800-585-1051 is the number. Call us up and I got you.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.